Chat. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Today we have a unique type of video. This video was inspired by somebody close to me. We don't call it video because I'm gonna make this a video. Chat. Today, I'm going to give you the blueprint to how to heal yourself and to actually start your journey. Because I wish I could tell you that this was a lot more than a start, but no. This is just how to actually start your conscious journey, I'll call it. Okay? To anyone in the stream or chat right now, I'm not looking at comments right now. I'm sorry, brother. Okay? But we have an important topic to talk about. Alright. So, number one. To start your conscious journey of improvement, you first have to want to improve. In your life, you want to change your life. You want change in yourself. You want better. If you don't want to improve or you don't want any change, there's no point of you watching any of this because you'll take it, you'll not do it. Maybe there is a point though. Maybe eventually you will do it and you'll come back to it. Maybe eventually you will want to change. So I won't say there's no point. But that's the most important part, or else you won't be able to do it in the present moment. Now, for those of you who want change in the present moment and are willing to take the actions necessary to change in the present moment, those is who I am speaking to. How to become conscious. How to heal yourself. Number one, meditation. If you do not meditate, you will have a hard time becoming conscious. I don't know if it's possible without meditating to become conscious. Okay? Meditation is the biggest thing. Meditate. Go get sunlight. Sun gaze. Go out in the sun. Feel the sun's energy. 3. Nature. Meditate, sun, nature. Go out in nature. Do weird shit. Hug trees. Climb trees. Walk on your bare feet on the ground, soil, on the grass. Learn how to charge your vessel. Learn how to use your vessel. You're like a battery that needs to be charged, but you're charged by everything natural. AI is charged by everything, by artificial things. You are charged by naturalness because you are natural. So learn how your natural system works. Once you have done these 3 things, what's another important one? Your diet. Focus on your diet. Now, if you're black or if you have curly hair, if you have hair that curls like mine, or if your hair curls past the 3A, let's say, we'll go past the 3 to the 3s and the 4s, then I will recommend that your diet is completely alkaline. If you don't know what alkaline is, then look it up. You can take it light going into it, but eventually your goal is to be alkaline. You want to eat off of the planet, the source, the highest vibration of food that you can take. Boom. After you do this, now if you're not one of those things, then eat just whole organic foods. Eat whole organic foods. Okay? So boom, you got your diet right. Number 5. This one's very important. Shadow work. Look back at the times you messed up. Look back at the times you hurt the most in your life. Look back at the times where you kept messing up. Look back at the most embarrassing times. Look back at the times that you were mad at yourself. Look at the times where you were hurt by somebody else so badly. Look back at the things you don't want to look back at. Look back at those times where it felt like everything was crumbling. Do your shadow work. Go through those feelings that you keep avoiding. Go through the things that you keep running from. Face off those things. Face off your biggest insecurities. Why do you have to keep talking to people over and over and over? Why do you have to keep talking to a guy? Why do you have to keep talking to a guy to keep your mind stimulated? Why do you have to keep talking to a guy to feel better about yourself? Why are you not confident enough in yourself? Why do you have to wear makeup to feel good about yourself? These are outside of my experience, but here, let me get my experience. Why do you do too much? Why do you do too much? Why do you feel like you're not enough? Why do you search for lustful habits with and a lot of pretty girls you see? Why do you so many different things? Look at why you do a lot of these things and look back at different habits the most. Look back at the times where you felt the most in your life, especially felt the most pain. Look back at your insecurities. Why? What are you truly insecure about? For some people, you may be insecure about not feeling enough. A lot of people, you don't feel enough. For some people, you may be insecure because your parents put too much pressure on you. For some people, you may be insecure because you didn't have that good of a father figure in your life. So that's why you seek male attention. For some people, you may not have had a good mother figure in your life. So you seek love, nurturing, and comfort. Look at why. Why? Why do I do this? Why do I do that? Look at the why. Learn who you are. Learn everything about yourself. If you can't learn who you are, then how do you ever expect to go to the next level? Learn about how your brain operates. But most of all, what you're doing when you're learning is you're learning your ego. The part that's been built around you to life, the part that wants to defend itself. Why do you not take accountability? Why do you feel like you have to defend yourself? Look at every single part of yourself. When people tell you things, even if they say out of their ego, it doesn't mean it's not true. Look at what people are telling you. If you want to be better, the answers will be given to you. God will give you the answers if you search for them, but you have to know where to search. You have to be willing to search. There will be signs and all things, the way people talk to you, the way things, but you have to do the work. You have to be able to see. You have to be aware enough. You have to be aware. So you do shadow work. You look back at all these different things. You look back at all these different times. You look back at so many different things. And you start understanding how you work. Perfect. Now you have all of these different things. Now, I'm not even saying you need to do all these things in the same as order I say them. But all those different things. You're grounding, you're getting sunlight, you're meditating, doing shadow work. Here's another one. Stretching or yoga. Stretching or yoga. You should stretch your body out. Lots of you guys have not stretched your body out in a while, which means you guys are holding a lot of stagnant energy because your body has not been used to moving. The more energy you actually move, even by stretching or doing yoga, that's more energy that's being able to use that can be able to express yourself in different ways. It can be sexual energy. It can be confident energy. It can be strong, grounding energy. So stretch your body out to be able to use more of whatever energy. Everything physical starts off mental. Remember that. Okay? Now, you start doing all these different habits. Manifesting. You guys need to manifest you becoming better. I'm talking about every day. I write down my notebook. Every day, writing in your notebook. I'm aligned with my purpose. I'm aligned with my purpose. I'm aligned with my purpose. Everything is falling into my hands. Everything is falling into my hands. Everything is falling into my hands. I am my highest self. I am my highest self. I am my highest self. I am confident. I am confident. I am confident. I am abundant. I am abundant. I am abundant. I'm changing the world. I'm changing myself. I express love. I shine my light fully. I express myself fully. I be my most true and authentic self everywhere I go. Manifest you becoming this version of yourself. And at first, you won't believe it, but as you do all these habits that I talked about, soon enough, you will believe. But you have to keep going. You cannot quit. Trust the process. For a long time, it will feel like you're just in despair, despair, despair. It will take a while before you see results, but if you trust the process and keep going, go through the pain. Through this process, you may have to go through things alone. You may go through things alone. Learn to be your own stimulation. Learn to not need anything but yourself. Learn to be your own source. Through this process, it's the most lonely process, but if you get through this process, it will show you so many things about who you are, your purpose, and also how you're still keeping going. When you think you're finished, you're not even finished. You're just learning more, and it actually starts getting more fun. But for this process, it takes a while before it can actually get fun. For me, things are just starting to get fun because I have fun when I do things now because I know myself. I know different things. I'm able, and I'm learning more every day. But for you guys, it may not be fun at all. It may be depressing. But do you want to be better, or would you rather stay stagnant? We came here on this planet to grow. So why do you accept yourself staying stagnant in the same cycles? Stop repeating the old cycle. Stop repeating what no longer aligns with you anymore. Learn to choose better. Learn to be better. Learn to be the best that you can be. And if you manifest this, you write this down in your notebook and you say it out loud a whole bunch of times. I'm the best I can be. I'm my most true self. I'm my most high self. I am my authentic self. Then I promise you guys, it will happen. Be patient. It may take a year. It may take 6 months. It may take 2 years. It's something that takes time. But the end result, you will find out who you truly are. You will know yourself truthfully. You will learn how to use your ego and control your ego. And you will also find a purpose. Purpose greater than yourself. So, I went over most of the things. I don't know if there's anything I'm missing. I don't really care though. I gave you guys enough. I gave you guys the blueprint. So what will you do with this? I'd like to thank a special someone for this video because they are the reason that The reason I'm making this video. People can inspire me. They truly can. Especially people I love. So, this is the blueprint for changing your reality. Learn all these things, but don't use everything that I say so hard, like I have to do this, I have to do this. As you learn yourself more, you learn what works best for you. Something that happens in my routine is I play basketball because as a kid I used to play basketball. It's something that's healing to me. Basketball is healing to me. You may have different things that are healing to you. Everybody is unique. Find out what's unique about you. My goal is to give you guys a blueprint of things. Find out what affirmations work for you. Find out what everything that works best for you. Because this is your world. This is your reality. I can give you guys things and ideas, but I cannot solve the problem for you guys. You guys have to solve life by yourself. And it's lonely and it's hard. God will give you people if you feel like if you can't hang it. You know, he'll never give you what you can't hang with. But when you get through it all, remember at the end, you'll have built something the more beautiful ever than ever. You'll be truly happy and at peace. This is the blueprint. Alright, guys. That's all I had to tell you guys. Take this however it resonates. If you think I'm crazy, think I'm crazy. If you think this, think that, think that, think that, think this. Whether what I'm saying is true or not, only time will tell. Will I become the greatest streamer of all time? No. Will I become the greatest of all time? Will I make my dream happen? Will I be the biggest influencer in the world? Only time will tell. And when I do, it's the streams, the videos like this that you guys truly need to hear. Because this is the blueprint. If you guys can't get the blueprint down, the rest will be harder. These are the things we should make natural. But alright, chat. That's all I got for you guys. Hopefully you guys messed with the video. We're gonna call it the blueprint message to you. Yes, you. 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 Oh my gosh. But yeah, man. I'm totally a genius and a good dude, man. I hope you guys enjoyed me, man, because I'm just a fucking genius, man. You're welcome, guys, for being such a genius and figuring out all this shit. Yep. I had to go through a hell of a lot of pain to get here, man. But we're here. Yes. See how I use my ego to boost myself up? Oh my god, like what a genius. What a genius. Like my ego's actually a fun and good guy. I just ain't been using him correctly. Your ego can be used in so many good ways, man. But most people's ego, a lot of people use that ego to hate, do a lot of bullshit. But I use my ego to suck my own dick. You know what I'm saying? I use my ego to boost myself in every way I can. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, like maybe my ego sometimes want to do weird shit like suck my own dick. But some niggas egos want to chop off their own dick. Some niggas don't want their ego. Nah, accept your ego. Just learn how to control him. It's like Kurama, the Nine Tails. Why you think I love Naruto so much? I still ain't perfected learning how to control my ego. But I'ma master this nigga. I'ma use this nigga to change shit.
Peace out.